So welcome to your Work Well, Stretch and Strengthen for Tuesday the 1st of June. First day of winter. Yay. Okay, starting standing up. Just the mat. Feet hip distance apart. Take a moment to ground down and let the weight sink down into the mat, because this is what's going to be supporting you today, because we're going to be working from the bottom up. You take a breath in from the bottom, so fill the lungs from bottom to top, reaching up. Drop your left hand down and extend your right. Reach and go again. We breathe in and breathe out. Breathe in, breathe out. Breathe in this time. Take the arm down and around and back up to center. Down and around, back up to center. They both open. You come down, cross the arms, and then reach out and up. Come down, cross the arms, reach out. As you come up on the next one, take the arms back behind you. Bring them down across the front and then sweep them back behind you. Down across the front and then sweep them back behind. One more. Down across the front and sweep them back behind. You're going to let them come down and hang really loosely. You're letting them flop around. And whilst you're here now, you're going to bring your hands onto your thighs and gently lift your two sit bones up to the ceiling and then tuck them under. Lifting, tucking. Lifting and tucking. Start to bring the upper body into this motion. So round, extend. Really lifting those two bum cheeks up to the ceiling and away from your heels. So remember, we're grounding down. That's where we start, and we pull the heels up. Pull the hips up away from the heels. Round, extend. One more. Now from here, see if you can start to bend one leg and then the other, keeping the chest lifted. Slowly, slowly walking yourself back up to an upright position. Excellent. And now with that upright position, you're going to let one hip come out to the side and then the other. So I'm just bending one knee, keeping the other leg straight. But as I'm doing this, I'm going to push out through the bum. So it looks like you're taking a really sort of cocky walk down the street. Okay. Now you start to hinge forward again, and you're going to take the arms with you and rotate through the chest, and then bring it back up again. Breathe in with me, and then breathe out. Excellent. Coming up. We're going one more time. Down. Alright, you're going to keep both knees bent now. And here, keeping the spine straight, gently bend and stretch those legs. This time, we're pulling those hips away from the heels when the legs are straight. Reach it out. 3, 2, and 1. Hold. Pull your belly in and roll and ripple down through the spine. You're going to lift your chest up. Bend your knees. Come over and roll and ripple through the spine. Coming down. Fall with the feet like this, hip distance apart. Just getting that lovely ripple through your spine. And then we're going to do it again, but you're going to take your feet out wider for me. We lift the chest. Keep your eye gaze upwards as you come down as deep as you can into the legs before you tip. And here, can you hang down over your legs? Bend the knees, roll and ripple up. We're going to take our arms with us this time. Bring the arms up high and then spread your elbows and bring your thumbs to your forehead. You're going to keep the elbows out wide as you take your eye gaze up, slowly coming down, hanging over the legs and rippling up through the spine. Take the arms back behind you, circle them out, around, arms come up, thumbs to forehead, elbows wide, down slowly, rolling up, taking the arms back behind you, opening out through the shoulders, hands lift. 2 more times. Rolling down, keeping the chest lifted for as long as you can. Get that arch through the spine. Eye gaze stays on the roof for as long as you can. Then you come down, you straighten the legs, take the arms back behind you, open through your chest. Beautiful. Last one coming up. Down. Hang. And take it up. And release. Take your legs out wide and start to shift side to side. Okay. And what you're going to do is you're going to come up and over an imaginary fence. So lift the hips up and then let them drop to the other side. Up and over. Now come up, and when you come over, you're going to take a big side stretch. The arm comes down and you take a big side stretch. You're going to circle one arm around and then the other. Big side stretch through the body. Beautiful. We're going to hold the next one up and turn your feet forward now. Up and over that fence again. So my feet are forward, I'm grounding down, down. Beautiful. Press the side of the hip. And we're starting from the down up, from the bottom up, down. Now take one hand across to the opposite leg. Yay, nice. We're going to do a wrap. Wrap and hold. Turn your head, turn your body. Say hello to your inner thigh. Wrap and hold. Rotate the body, slow right down. Go again, wrap. See if you can turn your chest to the opposite side of the room. And go one more time. Alright, now we're here, guys. Hands are down. You're going to do a little swivel down onto the mat and drop your left knee down. Keep that leg out nice and long. Are we ready for this? You're going to push back through the heel. If you need to have blocks or something to hold on to, or you can come up, but you're going to do a swivel around to the front, towards me, and then swivel. So I haven't changed the position of the feet. I'm just doing a swivel. Now, if you know, right, that you need something to hold on to, go and grab it, because you are swiveling around, coming down, lowering. We're adding the reach of the arms up to the ceiling. We're coming down. Push back through the heel. Give me a swivel around. Slow swivel, challenge for your hips. Press down, lift up. Bring it down, adding on. Slow swivel, around we go. Lower down, we're lifting up. But this time, we come all the way up if you can. Ooh, if you can't, don't worry. Hands down, we're swiveling around. Check that out. Around you go, you lower the knee, lift up. And if you can push out through that heel, find your high crescent lunge. Girls, hands down and a swivel. Nice work. Hands down, bring the legs back under your hips and then lower yourself down to the mat. Make any adjustments you need with your screen. We're bending our knees out and you've kind of got a really sort of long diamond shape here. And you're going to rock from one butt cheek to the other. And what I'm going to get you to do here is hold your hands on the inside of the knees so that the knees don't come together. You're lifting up. So it's a bit of a hip challenge in here today. Excellent. Now move around in a circular motion. Can you bring your arms up to a genie position and draw slow circles around? Going one direction and then the other. I'm apologizing to anyone that's on a hard wooden floor now. Alright, those legs a little bit of a shake for me. We come up. And you're just going to fold your body forward, support yourself on your knees. If that feels okay, come over a little bit further. Just keep walking the body out in small increments until you can let your head drop down. Now you might feel a bit of a kind of a neural twinge when you come over here. Just breathe out, don't push. Allow your body weight to determine how far over you're going to come. Gently come up. Take your feet out to the side and keep the knees wide for me. Hold on somewhere along the leg that feels secure, and then you're going to push the legs out with the arms and pull the arms in with the legs. As you do this, you're sitting really tall. So you've got energy moving equally in both directions. Breathe in and hold for 4, 3, 2, 1, and then you let it go. Okay, bring the feet back and just see if you come over a little bit further this time. Gently bring that back now. Extend one leg. I'll go this way. We're going to push down through the hands and lift the chest. Then push down through your left heel and lift your hips up. Really extend that leg out long and then lower back down. Pushing out to lift and lower and lift and lower. Change legs. Up and down. Up, down, up, down, up, down. Extend both legs. Lift up tall. You bend the knees and you fold forward. Okay, so now your knees are together. You're going to draw a big circle around, hands come back. Start with your legs bent and push the hips up towards the ceiling. Bring it back down. Come up tall, fold forward. Now your knees can be bent or straight, because the next one, we're going to come up, both legs are extended. If you need to, you can have bent or one or the other, okay? Here we go, big breath in with me. You're going to breathe out, push the hips up, lift high, you come down, keep lifting and reach towards the feet. Circle around again, take a breath in and lift, lower and reach. Beautiful, come up. Okay. Your right leg now is going to come up and over your left. Right. We're going to take the knee and it's going to come across to that left shoulder. But you obviously have to pick the leg up, grab on with your left arm. Right. You're going to get taller as you pull the knee across the body so that it reaches towards that left shoulder. Foot's off the floor. Holding up for 4, for 3, for 2 and 1. Lowering down. Okay. Level out. You're going to rotate to the left, opening your twist, and then rotate to the right. Cross that leg now over above the knee and press down towards the floor. Pressing it down. You're then going to bring it up. Sole of the foot is going to face back behind you. Here we go. And you're going to level out your hips for me. Hands under the knee. Big breath in, and as you breathe out, fold forward. You might feel this all the way up the outside of your left leg. You're going to slowly let your body weight sink to the mat. Whilst you're down here, let's make the most of the time and turn your head side to side. Gently bringing yourself up and giving that one a little bit of a shake. Left leg comes over, knee. So think of left knee to right shoulder. So grab on with that right arm, give it a really good tug. And the way that it stays close to you is by pulling in and lifting up as tall as you can. You lower it down, come up tall, rotate, right, and left. Bringing that one through, letting the leg come out, pressing the knee down to the side. And then from there, crossing over, sitting up tall, trying to really level out those hips for me. Draw the breath in, lift the belly up and sink down over that leg. Whew. And whilst you're there, gently turning a bit left and right. Walking yourself up, extending that one. Nice work, guys. We're coming over onto your back, bringing the feet down, hands down by your sides, and we lift the hips up. Okay, so we're going to again do this in small increments. Gently rolling up and down. Hold the next one at the top. Walk your feet in a bit closer towards you, and then rise up on your toes. Push down into your arms so that your hips are the highest point here. See if you can make your hips the top of the mountain. Pressing up, and then gently, keeping the heels up, roll down through the spine. Lovely. Stretch your legs out. We're flexing and pointing through the toes. We take the arms up to the ceiling now. Flatten the ribs. Give me a big breath in, and you're going to breathe out. Curl forward, look towards your feet here. Okay. Hold and point and flex your feet. Shoulders down, hips are level for 4, 3, 2, 1. Now when you point your toes, take your arms overhead back behind you, but keep your rib cage flat. When you flex your feet, curl the upper body off the mat, look towards your feet. Check that your tailbone hasn't come off the mat, but that you're pressing the back of the hips down so you can lift up just a little bit further. Breathe in, and a long breath out. Look towards those feet. Beautiful. Breath in and breath out. Hold here. You're going to slide your feet towards you. This time when you breathe in, you're going to stretch out and flex your feet. So we flex, that's your breath in, and you point the feet. So stretch the feet and curl forward. Toes are light on the mat. Breathe in and flex. Breathe out. Curl forward. Let's really feel the engagement of that core. Breathe in and breathe out. Alright guys, lower the heels, bring the hands down, lower your upper body, and roll up back into that shoulder bridge for me. Now bring your hands under your bottom. See if you can prop yourself up on the elbows and let your hips move as freely as you can here. Assist them to have that little bit of play here. Because then we're going to roll back down, shake it out, and you're flipping over onto your belly. Elbows underneath your shoulders, and you're going to grip the mat with your forearms. And as you do that, extend the chest forward for me. Now push your tail towards your heels, and you'll feel that that space between your hip bones will peel off the mat. So we're lengthening the spine. When you come down, you're going to take your arms either side of the body and turn your head. Now open the back of the shoulders by pressing the front of the arm down to the mat. Really open out there. Come up, clasp your hands and reach your knuckles back. Now when you do this again, push your tailbone down so that your lower back isn't arching. Reaching up. Release it down. Come up, big stretch, and release it down. We're coming up with a big stretch, guys, but this time keeping the arms nice and long. Circle them around the body and back. Go 4, 3, 2, 1, and release. We're doing it again. We're going to come up and circle. 4, 3, 2, 1, and release. Hands under shoulders. Push up and gently pull back. Come up onto your hands and knees and circle those hips around for me. Really juicy hip circles with a bit of a drop side to side. Lovely. All right, girls, hands under shoulders. Front of the foot down onto the mat. Push down and arch your spine. Hold the height of that arch and shift the weight back in the direction of the heels until you find the strongest stretch for you. Gently bring that back. Do a little bit of a shake. We're taking our right arm. Oh no, we're going to take our left arm. It's going to wrap around, and we're just doing a little bit more rotation here before we finish the class. Your left arm is going to come underneath your body and stretch. Take your right arm, and if you want, you can wrap that around for a little bit more rotation. We bring it down, you bring that one up. I'm going to turn around so you can see on the other side. Here we go. Hand comes around. Lovely. Rotate. Underneath. Gently coming up. Sit yourself down. Right. So we started the class standing up, feeling grounded. This time you're sitting down. I'm hoping that you feel nice and loose around the hips, because you're going to feel your weight sink down evenly through your hips, and you're going to grow tall from that stable base. Allowing the breath to flow in through the nose, out through the mouth. Close your eyes and just breathe your way into the day ahead. 3 beautiful deep breath repetitions. And when you're ready, open your eyes. Let's draw one last circle of energy around the body. Hands meet. Find your heart center. And I wish you all a very wonderful first day of winter.